Well, hello there, fellow mammals. The name's Theodore. Theodore Tusk. And are you ready for another monthly Q&A? I didn't think so, so that's why I'm going to sing you a lullaby instead. Oh, what's that? Suddenly a Q&A sounds like a fun idea. Oh, boy. Hey, your words, not mine. So let's get started. First question is from Goggles TigerCon, who asks, for the next Q&A, what would you do if salmon were extinct? I would declare that the apocalypse has begun. The end of the world is nigh. It'd only be a matter of time before fire started to rain from the skies. That, or maybe I could get a surgical procedure to alter my taste buds so that everything tastes like salmon. It's the only solution I can think of that could save mammal kind. Or at least just me. For the second question, like it's 1985, asks, if you were a Mortal Kombat character, what would be your character name and what would be your fatality? My character name would be Tuskatron and my fatality would be just a little slap on the wrist with my flipper. But if my opponent were a seal, then that one wrist slap would turn into several wrist slaps and then be followed by a tusk attack to the heart, because for a seal to eat a fish that could be a walrus's fish, that's a heartless thing to do. I'd then remove their heart and put it on display above my imaginary fireplace. My grandma would be so proud. Third question, the King Shy Guy asks, when is fan mail coming back? As soon as I get some more fan mail. American Express was the only one sending me fan mail and they suddenly stopped. Oh, why American Express? Why? Was it something I said? Or maybe something I ate? Does my breath smell bad? Anyway, if you'd like to send me fan mail, I'll include a P.O. box in the description and then make a video if I get enough of it. Danny Valentino Games asks, do you think Boba Fett should blow himself out of the Sarlacc pit with his grenades and jetpack in the new Star Wars movie, or have Mace Windu come back with a new robotic hand and have a cool sensei beard? Well, I'd hate to take away a hungry Sarlacc's food from it, so let's go with sensei beard Mace Windu, because sensei beards are so in right now. Sensei beards for everyone, except me, because I can't grow a beard. I'm stuck with a sensei mustache. An amazing sensei mustache, by the way. You gain wisdom just from looking upon it. Fifth question is from Simranpreet War H, who asks, what would you do if you are Batman? Well, first of all, I'd start talking in a deep voice just like this, and then anytime I saw a seal trying to make a meal out of a fish, I'd stop them and save that fish in my refrigerator so when I'm hungry I can eat it instead. Where is she? Where is she? Where's the fish? Where is it? Sixth question, Jessica Russ asks, do you know the Muffin Man? I knew the Muffin Man. He used to deliver fish-flavored muffins to me in the Arctic, but being the Muffin Man, he also smelled just like a muffin, so I couldn't help myself. I was just so hungry. I mean, my nose wasn't lying to me because he tasted just like a muffin too, so he must have actually been a muffin, right? It wasn't my fault, you have to believe me. Little Miss Twist asks, if you were a taco, what kind of taco would you be and why? Definitely not a fish taco, because I'd be so desirable and tasty I wouldn't last 5 minutes out there in the real world. So I'd have to pick a kale and sardine taco. Ain't nobody want to eat that. I'll live a long and prosperous life. Luke Skylobster asks, Pokemon or Digimon? I choose Pokemon. Why? Because there's a walrus Pokemon out there and it's such a beautiful looking mammal. The walrus community is being represented well. But then again, Digimon has Gomamon, who digivolves into some really butt-kicking walruses, so damn it, I can't decide anymore. I want to choose them both now. No walrus left behind. For the ninth question, Agent DJ Yan asks, do you have 4 arms? 4 arms? That's ridiculous. I can explain these additional arm-like appendages protruding from my flippers. No, actually I can't. They're pretty disturbing, aren't they? Why am I such a deformed walrus? I was born with a hand at my and these 2? Someone give me some comfort food. I need some comfort food. And the last question comes from the Night Panther, who asks, who is your favorite Sword Art Online character? Impossible to answer. But since I won't get dinner unless I do answer, I vote the main protagonist, Kirito. He dual wields 2 swords in the first arc of the anime. I have 2 tusks in the first arc of my life. I think they just go hand in hand. Flipper and Flipper. He's also just too cool for school. I mean, he spent 2 years of his life inside that game, so he was literally skipping school, which makes me a telling the truth kind of walrus. Why does everybody think I'm a liar? I always tell the truth. Put me under a lie detector and you'll see that I'm not a liar. Well, thanks for watching, fellow mammals. If I didn't get a chance to answer your question, please feel free to leave another one, and I'll try to get to it next Q&A. Till then, see you all next week.